guys?
Well, we have to bring those yearlings down from the hill sooner than expected.
Amy, can you give us a hand, or do you have plans with Nathan?
Well, downside of him winning is that he's staying out on the road. But, yeah, I'd like...
Heartland Season 19, Episode 7 was truly an emotional roller coaster filled with touching moments, unexpected reconciliations, and hints of major developments coming in Episode 8. Between Jack's worsening hearing problem, Dex's heartbreaking situation, and the surprising conversation about marriage between Amy and Nathan, this episode was packed with powerful storylines that fans are still talking about. There is so much to unpack, so let's dive deep into the most important details from Episode 7 and explore how they set the stage for even bigger surprises in Episode 8. After the nerve-wracking tension at the end of Episode 6, many fans were worried that Amy and Nathan's relationship was heading toward disaster. Their misunderstanding about Gracie's potential involvement in the horse's illness created a painful moment between them. But Episode 7 brought a refreshing wave of hope. One of the most heartwarming scenes was when Amy helped Nathan's close friend prepare for his wedding by teaching him how to ride a horse. This wasn't just a simple favor, it showed how deeply Amy cares about Nathan and the people important to him. And when she also opened up to give his friend thoughtful advice about marriage, it became clear how maturely Amy views her relationship with Nathan. These little moments revealed how much she silently values him. But the biggest relief for viewers came when Tia, the owner of Polaris, visited Heartland. She revealed that Polaris's illness was caused by an abscessed tooth, not anything Amy did wrong. Hearing that news was like a weight lifting off Amy's shoulders. She immediately regained her confidence, her clients, and most importantly, her peace of mind. This revelation made her earlier worries and her temporary distance from Nathan disappear instantly. Then came the emotional apology scene. Amy admitted to Nathan that she was wrong about Gracie and took responsibility. This small but powerful conversation closed the door on the recent tension between them and brought them closer than before. And of course, we cannot forget the most exciting moment of the episode. Nathan couldn't attend Lindy's barbecue because of his rodeo competitions, but he still made sure to show up at his close friend's wedding, and Amy was there too. Their reunion was beautifully emotional. The necklace Nathan gifted to Amy wasn't just a present. It was symbolic, a gesture of love, respect, commitment. Hearing Nathan bring up the topic of marriage so gently yet confidently surprised many fans. The scene felt intimate and honest, like a moment that could lead to something life-changing. So what do you think? Will Nathan actually propose to Amy? Because after this scene, it certainly feels like the series is preparing for a huge romantic step. Don't worry, we'll get to possible Episode 8 predictions shortly. But first, we need to talk about the other major storyline that had everyone emotional. One of the most frightening moments in Episode 7 revolved around Jack's worsening hearing. Watching Jack, a character who has been the emotional backbone of Heartland since the very beginning, struggle with aging is incredibly hard for longtime fans. Seeing him ignore his symptoms, stubborn as always, made the situation even more worrying. But thankfully, the series gave us hope. Even though it took Lindy accidentally getting stuck on the roof to push Jack toward treatment, we finally saw him accept help. And hearing the doctor say that his hearing problem is treatable for now was such a relief. It reminded us that while Jack is aging, he is still strong, resilient, and supported by a family that refuses to give up on him. Another major emotional moment in the episode was Dex's return to the ranch. After everything Dex went through, losing his home, losing direction, and hitting rock bottom, seeing him broken and alone was heartbreaking. But Jack did something extraordinary. He forgave him. Not only did Jack offer Dex a place to stay, but he also gave him work again on the ranch. And on top of that, Jack agreed to coach Dex in bull riding, showing just how big his heart truly is. It was a touching moment of compassion, second chances, and unconditional care, things Heartland is known for. I have to say, these developments in Heartland are truly wonderful. One of the storylines that continues to impress me is the evolving bond between Dex and Katie. What started as a simple misunderstanding has now turned into one of the sweetest and potentially most exciting relationships in the season. Dex originally tried to help Katie improve her writing, but she took his suggestion the wrong way. At first, she thought he was criticizing her, which created a bit of tension. But once she realized that Dex genuinely wanted to support her, she softened. And that heartfelt, honest conversation they shared afterward changed everything. It felt like the very beginning of an enemies to lovers arc, the kind of slow burn romance that Heartland always handles beautifully. Dex rediscovering who he is through bull riding, repairing his once fractured connection with Jack, and now taking his first tentative steps toward a bond with Katie. These are honestly some of the brightest and happiest developments of the entire season. Dex has gone from being a troubled outsider to one of the show's most emotionally rich and compelling characters. So what do you think? Are you also loving Dex's growing importance in the story? Let's meet in the comments. Now, let's get into the episode everyone has been waiting to talk about, episode 8. The title is Lost and Found, and the official synopsis is as follows. When Jack is called away to help a friend, Lou takes the lead on a cattle drive. But things don't go as planned. As Lisa reunites with her sister Tammy, Amy begins to feel disconnected from Nathan. This synopsis already gives us so much to think about. I'll be honest, many of us were expecting a marriage proposal from Nathan after the heartfelt conversation he and Amy shared in episode 7. They seemed more in sync than ever. So reading that Amy is feeling disconnected from Nathan again, it's disappointing and honestly quite sad. This season has taken us through so many ups and downs with their relationship. Every time things start to move in a loving direction, something negative pulls them apart again. And that's frustrating because they clearly love each other deeply. There is no major misunderstanding, no betrayal, just circumstances that keep forcing emotional distance between them. The only explanation I can imagine is this. After their conversation about marriage, Amy may have developed hopes and expectations. If Nathan suddenly had to leave again for his competitions without addressing the topic further or giving her reassurance, Amy might feel abandoned or unsure about his priorities. That could easily explain the emotional distance we're about to see. But please, let there not be another coldness, breakup, or misunderstanding between them. Fans deserve to see a beautiful wedding scene at the end of the season, one that finally gives Amy the happiness she deserves. Another important moment from the synopsis is Jack being called to help a friend. Jack stepping away means someone else will need to take on responsibilities at the ranch. And this is where Dex may shine again. Given everything Jack has done for him, it's hard to imagine Dex not stepping in to help. Their bond is stronger now than ever before, and Dex has a genuine desire to repay Jack's kindness. This could be a turning point for Dex, showing that he's not just healing himself, but becoming a dependable part of the ranch family. With Jack gone, Lou takes charge of a cattle drive. And as we know from Heartland, things rarely go smoothly when characters step into unfamiliar roles. If things go wrong, Lou will need backup. And I believe Gracie might be the one she turns to. Now that the misunderstanding between her and Amy has been resolved, Gracie has no reason to feel distant or defensive. If she and Lou can set aside their competitiveness, they could become an unexpectedly strong team and possibly even good friends. We also have Lisa reuniting with her sister Tammy. I sincerely hope this reunion isn't triggered by bad news. Given everything the Bartlett-Fleming family has already been dealing with, it would be heartbreaking to add more sadness. Hopefully, Tammy's visit is a simple, warm family moment, a rare opportunity for Lisa to reconnect with her sister and share something positive. Outside the official synopsis, I think Dex and Katie's relationship is about to take a dramatic step forward. Their bond is clearly growing, but River may soon notice and jealousy might kick in. This could officially mark the beginning of a love triangle between Katie, Dex, and River. And honestly, it's about time we get a storyline that gives Katie her own romantic spotlight. The tension, the rivalry, the emotional pull, it could become one of the most exciting subplots of the season. With all these emotional developments, episode 8 is shaping up to be something truly unforgettable. Here are the biggest possibilities. Nathan may take the next big step with Amy, maybe not a proposal yet, but definitely a deeper conversation about their future. Amy's relationship with her clients will fully heal now that her name has been cleared. Jack will continue adjusting to his treatment, but his health will likely remain a major emotional threat. Dex's return may bring new challenges, especially as he steps back into the world of bull riding. Lindy will continue to grow, and her bond with Jack might be explored more after her rooftop scare. So, what are your expectations for episode 8? Are you enjoying the direction of season 19 so far? Do you think Amy and Nathan will finally get the happy ending they deserve? Let me know in the comments. And if you're curious about what we may see in season 7 of Virgin River, make sure to check out the video linked at the end.